Now, we have made a game very quickly. I grant you it's not the most exciting game, but it does give you some insight on how you can use some of these classes to make your own games. The last thing I'm going to do here is speed up the apples. And instead of y++, we're going to put y+ equals model speed. And if you remember, the model is simply a global object that holds all different variables, and then you can access it from anywhere. Up here in state main, we can set the model speed. It's at 1 currently, or it was before we changed that. So model speed equals 1, and you'll see nothing has changed. But if we set this model speed now to 5, so this seemed to be falling much faster. Let me just make sure. Let's change it to 25 just for testing. Okay, so that's too high. Change it back to 5. There we go. Must have been cached earlier. So let's keep it at 2 to start with. And then every time we catch an apple, we can keep a count. So let's say model apple count equals 0. And then model apple count plus plus in this part of the code where we catch the apple. If the model apple count divided by 5 is equal to math floor model apple count divided by 5, then we increase the model speed by 1. So what this is saying is that we up the count, and if it's divisible by 5 equally, then we have an equal count of 5. So say that it gets to 4. Well, 4 divided by 5 is 0.9 something. It will be a decimal, not a whole number. But when we get to 5 and divide it by 5, then it's a whole number. It will be 1. And when we get to 10, it'll be 2. And when you get to 11, it'll be 2 point something. So only if it's a whole number do we up the speed. So you'll start to see it go much faster every time we count to 5. Did you see it speed up? Now, I do see some apples going through the basket, hitting right in the middle, so we can clean that up a little bit. Let's use basket width and see if that causes any problems. Seems to be working better. And there you go. I hope this has given you some insight into the Ultimate Game template, and I hope it'll be useful for you in making games. Oh my, here they come. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them below in the comment section here on YouTube, or go to the site phasergames.com.